Hello people and welcome to watch yet another Carcassonne Champions League qualifier match. This is from Q1, um, more closely from Group D, where, as you can see from the title of the stream, the match will be between Edgard Townsend, so Townsend17 on PGA, and versus Goran Hladek of Croatia with the screen name vegaorion. Now both of these players, well, no previous match history for them, as 0 matches between each other. Though it is notable that Townsend, at least on BGA, only actually has less than like 900 games or so, whereas Vega has more than 17,000, which is quite a let's say a one up on his opponent. Um, Even though, despite those 17,000 games, the peak rating of both of these players is roughly the same, about 670, 680, or something like that. So not quite on the master range, but neither too far from it. At the time of this match taking place, Vega is rated at about 620, and Townsend at about 520. So I I would certainly say that Vega does have a bit of an edge given his longer experience, if not like just on the BGA side, which is what 17,000 games would apply, um, or would make you think, then at least on the investment of time of into this game on the online side. Hello there, Vika. Nice to see you popping around. And as per usual, this is the upper semifinals, so there is no risk of getting eliminated just yet. But of course, you would not want to see yourself losing, as then you would be relegated to the losers bracket, to the lower semifinals, and you would be actually going to be playing then against NatPira CH in the lower semifinals, which is a match that you would not only have to win, but afterwards you would also have to win the next 2 matches in the lower bracket as well, the lower finals and the consolidated final as well, where you would be fighting against the loser of the upper finals. And given that we have reasonably big names such as Dr. Kaihan and Terran in the upper bracket, who both have a chance to fight in the upper finals still. I mean, no matter who you'll be facing in the consolidated finals, you will not be having an easy time. So win is not a must, but much preferred, as then you would not only have the immediate chance of qualifying yourself to the main stage on the next, after your next match, but also you would still have that one lifeline. So if you are to lose in the upper finals, you will be relegated to the consolidated finals and still have yet another chance to qualify yourself to the main stage. And this is also going to be the final match of today. So we have, well, together with the second match taking place at exactly the same time between the Norwegian and the Uruguayan, which I do suggest you watching after having watched the match that we'll be covering now. Vega, if I do remember correctly, was also took part also in the CCL qualifiers last year, though I don't think he was able to make a particularly great result. I think he was eliminated on the rather earlier rounds, maybe like in the losers round 2 or 3. So certainly he is now up here for vengeance from last year. Starting player advantage goes to Vega, who gets the most inconsequential of tiles to start the what's the game? The game with. um, and Townsend doing the usual response, going on the side, and also meepling the 1 point road, just so that there is no possibility of Vega snatching that road end, going with like a curve plus a curve, and also getting another crossroads immediately after. Three out of the first four tiles have been crossroads, and that means that we have already kind of a sizable, um, a somewhat sizable threat, let's say, to start blocking especially road meeples towards crossroads, or at least make them wait for those tiles for quite a long while, which is rather likely going to be the case for this meeple as well. Now, the most likely outcome for Vega is that he's going to find like a curve and another curve, and then try to later on find the crossroad for himself. Townsend starting a new city and leaving the second city restricted. Pretty much this was the only spot that, well, the only reasonable spot that Townsend could have started a new city from on his last turn, and now he's going to be able to get efficient, grab the second city cap, and have a small advantage in this game, up by +2 on the scoreboard, whilst the Vega with no sizable threats, although this after this Dorito, the city is starting to look certainly quite juicy. So needing the double Dorito and a city cap combo to finish the city, which is not an issue as of this stage, uh, but the even more preferable side of this Dorito is that it does encapsulate the city to be unattackable. 2 points being taken by Edgard, and trying to also, well, not just trying, but also taking away this road end from Vega's further use. But he did, for the moment, make a potential risk move of getting his city pointed upwards, getting restricted to the towards the two remaining horse tiles, which would actually be benefiting the road of blue more than they would be benefiting the city of yellow, despite the fact that they would be giving more points to yellow than they would be giving points to the road, because the city would then be very unattractive still, and it would have a lot of attacking platforms. Not the case though, as Vega finds himself with a road Dorito, gets, well, let's say snatches the city, continues the road, harasses the city meeple of yellow, and some further city tiles are thrown to the city of Vega, the quad city being especially unfortunate for the blue for the player with the blue meeples, as it is greatly breaking the city, making it attackable, making it like way more difficult to complete than it used to be, but not a huge deal. At least if this city is gonna be turned into a ruin in a successful manner, which would mean that there is no attack from yellow coming to the city, because it is now at 9 points and it's gonna grow for sure. I would say, like, well, maybe not with this tile. I think this tile would be maybe even better over here, which is indeed the place that Vega is gonna use it for. Now it's gonna get attacked, but I still think this would certainly a good move, because then it sets up this nice Dorito possibility, and it would then not allow two types of attacking platforms to take place. And as said, the attack will ensue. Now there is actually this road which is still live, and which could be reduced to the one remaining, or just the one quad crossroad. But like for now, it's not really important. It's only going to be done, well, for example, with a tile like this, maybe, um, which is not really like hugely valuable. Though for this tile, there are different uses as well. You could go over here, even take a new road, and expand it with a straight road to be a 6-pointer, or you could go here and try to block this square into the quad city. Or you could maybe even go over here, expand your field by one more green square, and cause some blocking chances onto this city right here. Though I think it would be the weakest of the three moves. For now, I would say the best is going to be over here. Yeah, I think I would prefer the other direction though, like so going over here, even though it would then be potentially giving a point to the road, but it would then also require a city plus field tile from Vega to try and like do anything on this square, or like just a field tile. And a field tile was exactly what Vega needed on this square anyway to make a semi-save. So now Vega was able to make pretty much a defense with either a city, with either a road or a field tile, which basically means with any tile in the game, right? Whereas if you go here, then if Vega gets like a city plus road tile, there's nothing that he can do. Secondary attack is gonna try to be ensued from a rather non-optimal way. Well, in a rather non-optimal way. Townsend going for an attack from the top, trying to get either maybe a city cap over here to try and restrict this square even further, or then a Dorito and try and connect two of his meeples at the same time. Though it seems to be quite a tall order, especially now, when both of these squares have been restricted into city plus road tiles, and there is actually only one horse remaining, which would exactly be the tile that yellow needs onto this square right here if he is to connect the cities together. And there are only two road Doritos, so with that in mind, yellow would be needing two out of those three tiles to make the connections. And honestly, like the best tile right now for Edgard would be the last remaining dagger in the deck to go over here and to just simply block this square and be up a meeple for 7 extra points for blue. This is totally reasonable. So breaking the city of blue, and this is going to almost for certain prevent the even the smallest chances of completion of the city. Like there is really no good way of Vega to continue the city in a manner that it could still be like threatened to be completed. Edgard finds his road Dorito and he's gonna go for the attack on the city, of course, because one road Dorito still remained, and he really cannot take this chance of Blue finding that said road Dorito and actually finishing the city and leaving this then 2 or 4 point meeple stranded on its own. And of course, Edgard has no issues continuing the the ruined part or the city part at the top because it is his and his only. Crossroad for Townsend. No other way really to use it other than going over here. Sure. Just finishing his city and grabbing back a meeple for Vega. Like he's building up his road like 1 point at a time, but like this is so inefficient. Like he's just making like 1 point moves, and especially with this tile right here with the dagger. Like I really don't like this move because like you have 3 meeples in hand, like you can start a new city. Really, yeah, I really don't like that move by Vega. I think he's being way too conservative here. Would have meepled the city cap as blue. Going over here, I mean, yeah, I guess you could do that. Like meeple the city cap as blue, like even going here and then grabbing a 6 point field when it is completed. But like there's no real reason to even start a city in a vulnerable spot. Like you can just go over here, like anywhere to start a city safely. Or if you want to make a secondary field, you can even go here, though I think I wouldn't really be a huge fan of that, the uh, given the long-term meeple advantage of Townsend. Well, maybe not even a long-term meeple advantage because this road is still very much completable, and a meeple is like kind of burned to this field by yellow versus the one meeple being burned on this city by blue, and this city is now actually a ruin because there are no more daggers in the deck, and this square right here is exactly the type of the type that requires a dagger. Townsend is able to, well, first of all, is able to meeple a nice road here and have a road monastery setup. Though I am certainly surprised that Townsend didn't go for the direct road monastery setup and rather went for this, which was like still fully blockable. So I would definitely say that it was a misstep on Edgard's part. There was like no reason to leave an opportunity for your opponent to fully block the road, especially when there were 2 road monasteries remaining in the deck. Well, a double monastery is going to be scored. All the setup is going to work as the monastery hits and the previous one is finished. We also see now a counterfield being formed on the right, which is actually bigger than the initial field of yellow here. And rotated it 90 degrees. Well, obviously, yes, obviously. Well, not the best idea to go here and block yourself. Of course, we go over here. We point the city to the right and upwards. Um, Self-blocking is not really the way to win games. Well, I mean, there are exceptions where self-blocking actually is the way, but those are quite rare situations. Townsend with a double city cap could go just over here simply taking 4 points, or could go over here to increase the size of his field, which I honestly quite like, given that his field at the moment is only at 6 points, and the further cities would also be contributing to the completion of the monastery. Just takes the 4 points though, which is all right. I mean, given the scoreboard lead of Townsend, I think it's like certainly fair to go just for the 4 points. The cities or these ruins are now almost exactly equal. They are now only a 1 point winning mini battle currently for Vega. And with a 29-point lead on the scoreboard, this ruin is now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points versus these two monasteries. So basically equalized there, which is so +3 for Vega, so putting him at +26, then 30, 35, 36, and then wait, what? Why am I counting upwards? What? That's not the way to go. Like 22, 20, like 16, 7, like 6. Yeah, so roughly like +6 lead for Townsend, but the extra meeple will certainly be decent for him. And well, the extra meeple doesn't actually stay there for too long, because Vega is gonna soon enough likely get his meeple back from this here city. And actually, I kind of would assume that then after this city is completed, or even before that, we are gonna be seeing a meeple on this field by Townsend. Instead, he's gonna go for just adding 1 point to his opponent and taking away the chance of Vega expanding the ruin any further. But like the ruin is already like now 15 points. Like it's so justified as a ruin. Don't really fancy using a city cap like that. Actually, not at all. 2 points though for Townsend as Vega goes for the loop road. Slightly risky, but yeah, it's all right, given that Vega has easily recoverable meeples over here and now over here on the road. Also, the city is completable, no? It is. It's fully completable. Or are there starting tiles? Oh, actually, there are no starting tiles. Um, so actually, just stays as a ruin. But could have, in some cases, I guess, been 3 extra points for the field of blue. But not gonna happen. 1 extra point for Vega as he proceeds with the completion of the monastery. And Vega, does it really do anything? It does not really. Like this doesn't create a road. Like there are no starting tiles, there are no city crossroads. Like this move really does nothing. Like it's pure nothingness. Weird moves from yellow with starting tiles, adding 1 to a ruin and one to opponent's city instead of starting a new city. I mean, this one is like fine, given that yellow was in the lead and had the meeple advantage. So like just adding 1 point to your side of the ruin when these two are like unlikely to connect, because like no one would really benefit. It's okay. And we actually might have been running very low on city caps anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Well, there's actually still 4 remaining, so we weren't exactly running low, I guess. Yeah, I think I would have in that case preferred to start to simply start a new city. Maybe like here, like just adding one more point to the monastery, start a new city in a relatively safe space, actually in a really safe space. And the completion of this monastery right here wouldn't even matter. It's just like getting an extra point and being efficient with the city caps would be, I think, a better move than just adding 1 point to the ruin. But whatevs. Still Townsend in a very decent situation. Still with 1 meeple, starts a new monastery, adds another point to the previous one, and Vega, I think, makes a mistake here. I actually, I don't just think. I like it's certainly a mistake because this at least seems like it's going to enable a meeple recovery for yellow, and yellow might even be able to use that extra meeple. Though now with only 2 tiles remaining, oh yeah, it's still true because yellow can now make a 3 point move, actually a 4 point move here with any road plus field tile, and just claim a 2 point road. Yeah, sure, going for the field, which probably isn't necessary, but I still like it. I still like it because of these meeples that are able to be recovered, I think. And then you would really kind of hate blue getting this extra city on his field because the amount of city caps that are in the deck, I mean, there should be city caps still, like 2 or even 3. So the city is going to be completed, I believe. And given that there was still the road monastery in the deck, it would have been really actually a good spot for blue to go here with it and to yeah, just simply meeple the monastery and include this city onto his main part of the field. Yeah, 1 city cap, 2 city caps, and 3 city caps were the remaining tiles, and there was actually nothing that uh, Townsend could have done to prevent the completion of the city. Well, mostly nothing. He could have actually directed this city like going either to the right and down or to up and to the right. And then if he gets this divider, then he can go actually over here and to prevent the completion of the city, which was now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 3, so 9 points worth to Vega, though I don't think it's going to be enough for him. Yeah, actually nowhere near enough, given that Townsend was able to make 9 points out of this final meeple of his by attacking to the field and getting a nice return value for his for this final meeple indeed. So Townsend going into a 1-0 lead, and Vega Vega is gonna have to find some way to climb back out of this. And he's also not the starting player this time around, which is also not going to be at least helping his winning chances. Unless he manages to discard a tile, which is unlikely, I guess. But maybe if there is a great chance, then maybe we could go for some um, extra efforts to do that. 4 points to Edgard and claims the first city, and Vega with a nice juicy shielded Dorito is going to claim the second city, and Townsend is going to be meepling this 1 point road, or should be meepling this 1 point road. Or is he trying to meeple the field, maybe? Goes for the... Okay, sure. I don't think it's that beneficial, but like I can see that like how annoying it always is when there's even a chance for your opponent to finish a city and drop a farmer to a 6 point field. So like you want to be the first one on it. So sure, I will let that I will let that one slide. 2 points and a threatening of the city meeple, and Vega no, just discards the monastery, which is so sad, so sad. I mean, he could have totally just went over here, even though it's gonna expand the field. It's going to um, be like it's gonna be able to get restricted to the dagger, but there were still 3 of those remaining. And like monastery stacking, it's the beginning of the game. Like you can go for it and then you'll be like really efficient with road tiles over here, over here, over here, over here. Whereas otherwise you're gonna be making these like 2 point moves when you start a road. Although this is of course not Vega, but this is Edgard. Yeah, I really hate just discarding the monastery. I think it's not really gonna be benefiting your winning probabilities of this game. Yeah, or not even putting the monastery next to your monastery like that also. Like just simply creating a chance, a blocking opportunity, but and not at a point instead of creating a blocking opportunity and adding a point to your monastery. Like I get that it's like this does then bring like multiple new green squares to the field of yellow, which I think was the like primary um, reason for Vega to not go over here and to simply just not expand the field too much. But I still don't like. I don't think it's a good move. But I would have 100% meepled the monastery, yeah, for sure. And like actually like even here you can still meeple the monastery. Like even though it's not like stacking, it's not in a primary it's not in a prime spot, but you can still meeple it because it is still the beginning of the game. It's kind of like somewhat unlikely to get blocked for good, and like everything is gonna get like evolved around these squares right here, and they are all gonna be benefiting the monasteries. Like just meeple the monasteries in the beginning of the game. Just meeple them. Which is what Edgard has done. He has successfully made a monastery stacking, and we see actually yet again another discard of a monastery by Vega, which again I don't like. Or actually, no, actually, well, I mean this time at least it's like defendable, because this now creates a full blocking chances on these 2 monasteries right here, which he doesn't even do. Like, come on! You specifically went here with the monastery, uh, which created a full blocking chance on these two monasteries, and then you get the perfect tile to do those because a regular curve is such an invaluable tile, and it's the like the best tile to execute the block. Like like go ahead and execute the block. Like yeah, follow your plans. Don't just do random um like blocking platforms and then not proceed to use them. Ah, and now Edgard is gonna make the save. Like either going straight up over here with a road monastery spot in mind, or maybe going over here, which is also doable. But there are gonna be like a lot of blocking tiles then to go into this square, and well, actually, maybe not that much because the road monastery is still there. So now we could actually go as Edgard, like just go over here and have the chance of the road monastery being drawn, which would be like super like yeah, it would just be a super big tile for Edgard. Or we can do this, and can we? We could actually now go over here or do that. I mean, this is obviously fine as well, taking 3 points, making the opportunity to fully block the meeple. Although, yum. Don't like this. The prioritization. I mean, this meeple was safe because we had already made the save the save on it, whereas this meeple is fully blockable. And we still had two starting tiles to go in the deck. Like, why do we not take out this meeple and just wait for another starting tile instead of going over here immediately seemingly just because it's more points immediately, but risk our second people of getting blocked because now this guy has nowhere near as good of a chance to actually survive than this guy would have. Like a lot of inaccuracies and just straight up mistakes from Vega in this game, like especially considering the meeple safety of both players actually, because the meeple safety also works the other way around. So if you block your opponent's meeples, they are not really safe. I think Vega is missing a lot here. And Yellow could have blocked that city with a road Dorito and did not. With this one, yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I would have preferred that actually. Like just like an immediate block and just a certain block versus then we would still have the opportunity to develop this city later. I think I would have preferred that for sure. Vega now has the chance to go here to save the meeple and to even have this like 3 point extra road on top of finishing the city. Although I guess that when he has now been going for this setup right here, he might also just go for this. But is it really that impactful? I don't think it is. I think we just go, bro. What? What are those? What are those? What are those? I cannot explain this move. Like your meeple safety is worth more than 2 points, with still two starting tiles remaining in the deck. It's worth more. It's well precisely because it also created this 3 point road. So that road on its own would would be um, like compensating for these like lost 2 points on this particular move. The meeple safety is not really going the best way here for Vega, to say at least. Uh, Not a huge fan. Like doing neither of these. Oh, and now the starting tile does go, and it does hit, and we would have been able to take these 3 points. So now we are missing out on one extra point actually, on top of just having like risked our meeple for no reason. Townsend goes for a block of this meeple, which is nice. But like, I have no idea how this meeple survived. There were multiple occasions during which I believe both players would have been able to block the city or save that for that matter, and did not. So like, it's like it's a kind of meme value ish at this point already. It's a miracle that this meeple here survived. Truly a miracle. Vega going for the save on the square, although this is not really a great save, actually. Although, wait, give me a second here. So there's one blocking tile, well, there's now at least this. There were, or was, one horse to go here. And 1, 2, 3, and 2 road Doritos. Yeah, I don't really think it was a good decision. Um, There was still a cow remaining, and 1, 2, 3, and 3. Well, sorry, 2 Doritos. So yeah, I don't really like this save. I think he should have just gone like the normal way, because like Vega certainly wants to see this city getting finished with a Dorito, because it would be not only just 5 points straight up for the connection, but also 3 on this field. Like this kind of a semi save is what Townsend would want to make. So like why are we helping our opponent of making the moves that he would like to make? Uh, I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, the bottom line, the bottom line, I guess, is that we are ahead on the scoreboard by 11 points. Our opponent has 2 blocked monasteries over here. Um, Not a blocked road, but yeah, 2 blocked monasteries with 15 points. So that's actually puts him at plus 10 on the overall score. Then plus 16, plus 15, plus 9, plus 14, 8, plus 4 actually is Townsend, as he is somehow in the lead, even though like with the recent tiles I like my first instinct is that Vega would be having a great position, but that is actually not really the case. What Vega does have though is like some scoring opportunities, because he has the open city, which still has one starting tile to go there. It also has one city crossroad to go there, and maybe even a dagger. There's one, there's two, yeah, there's still one dagger even to go here. So actually the completion chances of this city are relatively okay. Also having this secondary ruin is gonna help. Like there are actually very little tiles that Goran cannot use. Like he can use any city tile like whatsoever. City caps here, extenders here, triple cities here, Doritos here. Like he can actually use every type of city tile very effectively. Whereas Townsend, he doesn't really have much. Like he has the 2 meeples, which is the same that blue, but like yellow doesn't have anything to like really build on this board. So overall, I would certainly be saying that blue has quite a considerable advantage here in this game. Like actually quite considerable. Road for Townsend, and like again, like there's not really much he can use it on. Like he can go here for like blocking, which is probably what he should do. Like or maybe here immediately and then just bank on himself getting the starting tile without having to, yeah, like without having the need to go for further blocking. It's probably what I would do. Or yeah, he does go for it. Has to try and get the like these meeples blocked somehow, or at least like some value out of his tiles, which is exactly what this is. Now I would be expecting, I think, a Townsend to go over here with a road. Now that is terrible. That is terrible. That 0 point farmer just decreased Edgard's winning chances for this game to like less than 0.5% from, I don't know, from 2% or something. Like they weren't particularly great to begin with, but holy, that this just decreased those chances to atoms. Because the reason you go here with the road in the first place is because you are banking on this city not being completed. And if that city does not get completed, then there is not going to be a field of any kind. It's going to be 0 point farmer in the ideal case, because we are going to be again banking on this city of not getting completed. Oh my god. What have we, yeah, just like what have we come to? Now 6 point farmer, maybe he knew. Like, even if he knew, it's still bad. It's still bad because the extra farmer can just be used over here to connect like to this 6 pointer through a curve, and a curve is gonna go here anyway if Vega can get such a tile to his hand, because it's just 3 points extra for Vega, and then this field would be 9 points. So this meeple could be used to a 9 point field instead. Like this just it's just such a bad farmer, man. Uh, and blue gets to score the 3 points for the road with the cow that he should have in the beginning of the game. Full circle moment. Yeah. Over here, yeah. Yeah, it does seem to be so. Nothing much stopping Vega from scoring and scoring and scoring with a city, with another city. Uh, was this? No, this was. Yeah, this was for Edgard, but for this road as well. Really, just Vega stacking up those points, and his position is like fully unlosable at this point, or should be. He's plus 18 on the scoreboard. These two monasteries are 15, so plus 3, minus 3, plus 3, plus 7, plus 2, equal 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, actually, surprisingly, only. How is he only plus 7? What? How is this guy only plus 7? Wait, I have an idea. If there is another curve, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we could have so gone over here. Oh, we could have so gone over here. And then like just another curve here, and then we connect everything, and we practically take 15 points for... Is the curve? Not a curve, but there was certainly a chance. Like we go over here because like just these 6 points, they are not enough. Like they are just like not enough. But we go, yeah, like we just go here, and we are hoping for Vega to have a Dorito, and then we get a curve, and we take 6 points away from Vega, get 3 more points for... Actually, that's only 9 points. Wait, what the? Only a 9 point sequence. It's only 3 more than this. What the heck? It worked so much better in my head. Okay, so we kind of lost out on 3 points, I guess. We could have even also done something like this. So we go over here with a curve like this, then connect with a straight road, and then use this. Yeah, and then use this vanilla over here to then not score a total of 6 points with our final two moves, but then 9 points. I mean, we still lose by 9. Well, actually, kind of like 10 points. But I mean, I guess there was some chance of improvement, like all the way until the end there. Like here, I told you, like a curve is gonna go here by Vega, and it's gonna grab this another 3 points to his field, and it's gonna be a 9 point field. Like, I still don't understand this farmer right here. Like, you can't really even defend. Yeah, like you can't really even defend that with like by saying that, oh, he just didn't want his opponent to go on the field when he completes the city. Like, it doesn't work that way. Well, because the field would have been 3 points, right? Um, versus the road that was then created was going to be already 4 points. So the road was going to be even better than the field. So there's also, for that reason, there's no point in going to the field. um, yeah, curious moves. And Townsend is going to lose that one, and a decider is going to ensue, in which Vega is the starting player. Let's equalize the score. And let's see what's going to happen. So, Vega, for now, a curious place to start a new city from. Would not exactly go that route, but okay. I would have gone like for like first of all, like, yeah, just a primary spot over here. Take a city cap which is not restricted, and leave a restricted city cap, and then this road cannot even be taken by yellow, because then it would create a possibility for Vega to go over here with a city cap, and then take over this small city in the center for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 12 or 14 points. Whereas now Townsend is certainly gonna go for it. He's gonna try to get a Dorito and a triple city, and then try to take this city over. And some blocking is gonna be in the cards to try and make, restricting the attacking square to a road. Nah, this is not how you win like a game of setups. Like just blocking yourself into a 2 point losing mini battle and backing out immediately. Like there was not even a risk of getting blocked with this meeple. like at least immediately, because even if there were to be the worst case scenario, right, of Vega drawing the divider, going over here, dropping a farmer, we would still have 3 daggers to go here and claim our meeple back. And in the meanwhile, when that divider is not in the hand of Vega, we will have a lot of chances to get like a horse or a road Dorito and go over here and then try to bank on this setup, which we actually got very quickly here. We got the cow, could have gone over here. Then now there's the road Dorito. Like, this is not how you win a game of setups. When you go for a setup, you have to have more faith on it than backing out on the first chance that you have. Like, this is not the way to go. So many chances for yellow to connect and he blocks himself. Yeah. It's just not. It's just not the correct way to play this game if you want to win. Like, you are not creating, like, you are not upping your win percentage by removing the chances that you have of taking away, or like, let's say by taking away these setups from yourself. Could have just like rather gone over here, take 3 points, have a city cap next to your monastery. Like, that's it. That's it. It's as simple as that. Monastery stacking is gonna go down though. Also, what is this, bro? Why? What is this? Why is here a random empty city that was threatening absolutely nothing? Why is this here? Can someone explain? Because I cannot. Uh, but in the meanwhile, monastery stacking. Without meeples for now for Townsend. Vega takes and well, it's gonna make a 0 point move actually, because this gives 2 points for the road for Vega, but also 2 points for the monasteries. And it's gonna go for the blocking on the monasteries, unsuccessfully so, as a continuation is gonna come. Greed. Yeah, I mean, this isn't even like greed. Like, it's just, I don't know, lame. Like, like me pulling these 1 pointers at the very beginning of the game is like okay, like, but they have to have a reason for that. Like, just randomly me pulling this empty unshielded cow is like not really a good idea almost ever, especially when there is like nothing it threatens in any case. Like, there's no city like next to it of your opponent. Like, there's nothing. Edgard trying to liberate his meeple, but unfortunately also takes away some tiles from himself to liberate that meeple. Whereas, yeah, I mean, if there is a curve to go here, you would be left with 2 tiles, which is like still not that bad. Like, I would maybe do this when there is 1 tile, like 1 dagger remaining, but with 2 daggers, I don't think I would bother just yet. But with a lot of these city caps, then something that Edgard can do indeed is actually try to complete the city, which he is trying to do. So now we should be seeing a starting tile going over here. Or is there a case to be made to go over here? Because this is the final starting tile. Yeah, sure. I do see some merits in this move. So the final starting tile, there are no more of those remaining in the game, and there's also only 1 city crossroad to go here and 2 daggers, so only 3 city caps to go into the square out of 34 or 35 tiles. is very low. So I do kind of like this. And we should be seeing this move right here from Townsend, saving his 2 meeples. Actually, I mean, going here with the field side to the left, I guess is a little bit better. Because he can then use the Doritos here. I feel like this is a bit inaccurate, but does pay off. Does certainly look to pay off. So it wasn't bad, but the dividers were gone, and there were three actually only no, 3 Doritos to go into this square, as opposed to 4 vanillas. So why should we restrict our 2 meeples to 3 tiles as opposed to 4 tiles? Is my question, but okay. He has gotten off the hook with that one. And Vega expands the city by 2 squares basically, and claims 3 points to still retain chances to actually attack this. And meanwhile, Townsend is finishing also his second monastery, also with another with a 4-point road as extra. So that's nice. And for Townsend, I think we should be going over here, just taking away the possibility of this city getting off the hook and leave and be at a 2-point winning mini battle for sure. Because if there is to be like a dagger going over here, it's only going to benefit the city, and it's also going to come with a 6-point farmer as well. So just killing off this square would be really good. Going over here wouldn't really do all that much. There are still road Dorito, well, a road Dorito, and there's also a horse to go then over here, or just the daggers. So if we want to block this city, we really should be doing it from the bottom, killing it to a starting town. And he does indeed go for the block. I like it. And now for Townsend, we can build this up, I guess. There are still plentiful amount of city caps with a field, so we can just go here with a city cap and another city cap, and then finish off this quite juicy city. Or we can go over here, though I don't really like that all that much, because then we could just get dragged into this city. So I think we want to wait for a city cap, take these 4 points, and then just complete the block. Vega with the final horse of the game, actually probably gonna go over here, because then he can use city caps here anyway. Decides not to, just takes 2 points, which I don't really like, because this city cap is a huge issue for Vega. But he does get off with the city itself, so it does end up working. Though I still think this would have been a slightly better setup, even with a triple city here and just using city caps here first, and then yeah. Townsend with the final dagger of the game. Actually, yeah, there are no daggers left after this one. Goes for the attack first, and he could now take 4 points. Or he could go here. He could go actually well, certainly not here, but he could go here, I guess. It's a chance. But 4 points is seems more soothing for Edgard, and I do agree. Triple City for Vega looks like the best tile in the deck that he could have had. While there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There was only one triple city in the deck, and now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 Doritos to go into this square, so it is very much kind of a must kill for Townsend. Like, I don't think, like, if this city is completed, I don't think he'll be surviving, and it will get completed. Vega is going to get a very juicy chunk of points of 7, 9, 8, 10, 20 points on his scoreboard, up by 17, has the monastery for plus 25, plus 20, plus 16, plus 14, 16, yeah, plus 14 at the moment is the lead for Vega, and he has the meeple majority. Ooh. And there's really not all that much to be done for Townsend. I think we don't go here. We just wait for a city cap with the field and to finish the city, to drop a 6-point farmer. Yeah, we just add 2 points here. That's fine. Vega, in the meanwhile, gets a city cap with the field. Even goes with the meeple over here, which I think is a bit too much, actually. I don't really like this meeple, because there are no triple cities, there are no Doritos of any kind. Yeah, I think we could have very well done this move without a meeple. Maybe even on just go on the field. Because if you are expecting, well, and you should be expecting the worst, which is your opponent getting a city cap, dropping a farmer, then you would have a 3-point farmer with 2 empty city caps, and you would be in the lead still. Like what? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, maybe not in the lead actually after the city cap. But still, I don't really like this meeple on the city cap, because I don't really think it's gonna do much. Curve for Townsend. Could go, I guess, over here. Maybe over here to try and distract this meeple. And it doesn't really have a whole lot of good moves. Well, actually, this is a good move, because it takes away a monastery from Vega, because he will not be able to complete this monastery with another monastery. Goes for a farmer, which is of course a must. Still anticipating this city to be completed with 2 remaining vanillas. And now for Townsend, now we just go here and we drop a farmer. Like, we have to complete this city. We have to complete the city. We go here, we drop a farmer, we then connect like here above, drop a farmer, drop a farmer. Yes, this is the way. This is absolutely the way. We save our city, we are banking on that city, and we are of course also going to try and get to this field and even overrun the field. This is good. This is really, really good. There are still yeah, I'm pretty sure there are still winning chances for Townsend, but he has to get the vanilla really, really fast. Like, if he gets it only on his final turn, I don't think it'll be enough, actually. I don't think it'll be enough to overcome the scoring of these 2 meeples plus the 8 points that have been already scored by Vega, and the first of the 2 vanillas is in the hand of Vega. But an accurate move, actually, by Townsend. So, kind of defending his side of the field and not allowing another farmer to be dropped by his opponent. Yep, now we go here, and we are so relying on the vanilla. Which is why Vega has to figure out what is the other tile apart from the vanilla, and he has to bank on getting that. Is it the one that we can attack to the field? No, this seems so weak. This seems so weak. Oh, we could have. Oh, this is exactly why I said that we have to bank on getting the other tile, and knowing what the other tile is, we could have gone over here, or actually better, over here, and drop a farmer. Then we are bound to get the curve, because with the vanilla we just win, but with the curve we get here, we get 15 points plus the 3 from this field, 18 points, as opposed to now 4 plus 3, so 11 points more with our final 2 moves. And is this enough for Townsend actually? Because it's not gonna be far off, at least. Not quite enough, actually. Not quite enough, but just 5 points off. Just 5 points off, and there was so much better stuff to do for Vega than to just take a random 3-point road. Like, when you are the starting player, like, one of the best reasons that you have is exactly for these type of end games, where your opponent has one tile that they are waiting for, and then there are only 2 tiles left, like the one tile that your opponent is waiting for, and then one other, and then you have to decide what can you do with the other tile. If you do stuff X with your penultimate tile, because you know that if you get the tile that your opponent is waiting for, you are going to win no matter what. But can you ensure your win if you don't get the tile? That is something that like Vega can certainly approve in, like just these end game tactics. And this is one of the most important end game tactics to realize, is how do you ensure your win 100% and maximize your points, like no matter what tile you get. So many interesting moves in this duel. I do agree. I would say that, like, we saw both great moves and also a lot of dubious ones. Maybe actually even more dubious than great ones. But there was at least the content, that's for sure. So Vega does indeed get a 2-1 win after all, after being down 1-0, and makes a nice comeback. Did get a little help by not being penalized from his well, let's just use the word dubious moves, but such is the way of this game. Sometimes you get penalized, sometimes you don't. It just kind of depends on the level of your opponent, and unfortunately, Townsend was not quite able to penalize Goran this time around. So Vega is gonna go to the upper finals, right? This was Q1. It was Group D. Yeah, Vega is going to go to the upper bracket finals, and Townsend is going to be relegated to the lower semifinals to fight against Natpira CH. And then not only does he have to win that, but has to also win 2 further matches to qualify himself to the main stage. Whereas Goran will have 2 chances to get himself to the main stage, either by winning the upper finals or by losing the upper finals and winning the consolidated, or by losing in the upper finals and then winning the consolidated finals. Ah, difficult word. That is going to be all for today. Tomorrow I am expecting to stream something, at least, though I have not put out any stream announcements just yet. But we'll see how active our 2 other streamers, Alexei and Uche, are tomorrow. Certainly, pretty much all of these times look like I could stream. Actually, maybe not all of them, because I do have a match to be playing tomorrow. Not in the CCL, but in a Brazilian League. So yeah, I'll be putting out some stream announcements tomorrow, just depending on what matches are remaining when I get that far ahead, or maybe even like just this evening. I might be already putting those announcements on the channel. Thank you very much, Vika, for the good luck wishes. Okay, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here all the way until the end. If you did enjoy this type of Carcassonne content and would like to see more of it, then there is an easy way to support the channel by subscribing, by liking the stream, or if you're watching this afterwards, then leaving a comment at the comment section and letting me know what you think of this stream. I'll be seeing you tomorrow with some more Carcassonne Champions League qualifiers. Bye for now.